qualified or not, I think it's very important that we give people an opportunity in an expedited way so they don't feel like there's barriers for them to get employment.
Well, yeah, I think it's important to our agency because, in JJS we have, youth who come into our care that have disabilities.
I think just to talk about that and make accommodations and work closely with human resources, I think that's really important to understand what they need and to make sure that our facility has those type of either if it's physical, mental, or whatever avenues we need to have them to feel comfortable when they're at work.
Really, it comes down to that, just having these people with lived experiences with these disabilities on our team helps us create better programming to serve the youth while they're here. And I think, they relate to these youth at a level where maybe we might not be able to relate to them otherwise.
Because I work for JJS, that's my duty, is to make sure that people are aware of this and that we work closely. So when I heard of our applicant, I was super excited because I don't know how many people apply, but just the fact that we had someone reaching out that was part of the ASAP program was truly something that I was excited about to have here.
With the ASAP program, you have kind of a quicker application process that helps you bring employees on board quicker. And also it's pretty seamless. It's a smooth process, it runs well, and you get employees that you might not have otherwise considered to come and join your team.
I think it was more on the applicant side. I think they felt that it was a smoother process that they've encountered in the past. Our specific employee has worked in law enforcement in the past as a mentor, many community programs. So for him to say, I felt really supported, I felt like I had all my questions answered, I felt that I was treated fairly on the interview process, I think that was really good for our team to understand is how it flowed.
It's interesting, we've recently just conducted a couple surveys where we found out that over 90% of our employees, they love what they do. And largely that comes down to working with the youth, right?
I think it's a fantastic place for anyone that would like to work and help give back to the community. We're truly changing lives, whether that be our youth and the families we work with, but also our staff. I think to make them feel really just validated for the work that they do, because this field is very difficult at times. We have difficult issues that we face with families, and I think that if they feel supported, they can overcome anything. So I feel like JJS as a whole is really promoting that for their own stability and mental health, but also feeling worthwhile for what they do.
It helps us create a better environment and more inclusive atmosphere for the kids that we serve.